Hello everyone, and today we're going to be going over the basics of Luashitacast. And first off, we're going to be going to GitHub, and I'm going to post the link below in the comments. And we have Rags Luashitacast. They were nice enough to actually publish all of their Ashitacasts they have. And for anyone that's new, being able to use a base format is going to be way easier than trying to build anything yourself that takes pretty substantial coding. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go on to the right and you're going to want to grab the release and download that. Do not download the code directly. They were nice enough to create the release version. After that, you're going to go here and I want you to look specifically at this how to use section. Download the entire directory. Paste the game contents of only the Luashitacast master folder into the game config add-ons Luashitacast. Now with Horizon, you can go to the add-on section and click game folder and find it there. Now, for this section, the rename, that's going to be your character underscore and your character ID. Your character ID can be obtained from another plugin such as Mob ID, or by creating a blank Lua using /LAC new Lua. So that's going to make a folder for you to go and copy and paste all of these files into. This is kind of one of the hardest parts, but once you get it, then it's easier. And now the directions are more complicated, where it says edit equipment jobs in Lua, which is what I'm going to show you how to do now. So if you do not have Notepad++, definitely recommend getting it. It's going to make your life 1,000 times easier with this, and it's going to show you the correct format. Now to begin, I'm going to show you Monk here. And Monk is a great example of quite a few things. One up here on this local number, it's asking you the max HP and idle with Regan gear equipped. You're going to want to put the HP in your idle set, which your idle set is going to be right here. So this is going to be the gear that you're wearing when you are not doing any command. You don't have any job abilities on, you're not currently fighting. This is just the gear that you're wearing when you are just walking around. All right. You'll also notice there's town gear here that you can change into and movement gear. Those are all different things that'll auto change for you. And all you have to do is go in between these apostrophes and write the name of the gear you want to use. Now, one thing to notice, you may see this backslash, and that backslash will always happen behind the apostrophe for the S. That way it doesn't end the coding for that. So you will need to use that. And now you will take a look here. See how this body says Mel period cyclist +1? That is because there is a character limit on the equipment. So it's not saying melee cyclist +1. It's saying male cyclist +1. So what you need to do to find out the nomenclature of how it's written is you need to go into the equipment tab and take a look at your equipment list. And it's going to show you the truncated version of the name you need to use. So you need to make sure you write it like that. Now I'm going to scroll down here and show you something, probably the coolest part of Ashitacast when it comes to Monk. Right here, this is the weapon skill gear swap. So anytime this Monk is using a weapon skill, doesn't matter what weapon skill it is switching into this set of gear. Now, that's really great because let's say you're using accuracy gear for your just attacking set, but you want to hit stronger, or you have specific stats modifiers you need to use for your weapon skill. That's going to help with that. But then what if you want to specialize something specific for your weapon skills? You'll see down here, it specifies for Azaran Fist, you want to use this Faith Torque instead of a Thunder Gorge. Same with Dragon Kick. It's going to use the Byaku's Haidate instead of the Shura Haidate. Now, if you want to change to stuff that you have, for example, like let's say you're level 40 and you want to use accuracy rings, you would put those in your attacking set. But if you wanted to use strength rings for your weapon skills, you would use them here. And in that way, you could have a stronger weapon skill. Now, if you scroll below too, you'll notice they got a jump set. So anytime you use jump, they'll pop in that gear. A chakra set to make their chakra stronger. Chi blast. Even 100 fist. So when you activate your 2-hour, you're switching into this set. So this is Monk. Pretty versatile set. One you can start really early too. Another one I want to go over today is Bard. So you're getting a melee and a caster. So one of the coolest things about Bard is, due to all the instruments, you would have to be required in-game to use a massive amount of equip sets to change between the instruments, because the instruments buff the songs. So if you'll notice here, Minuet, for example, it gets buffed by the cornet +1. It gives you a +2 Minuet. So every time you sing Minuet, automatically shifts to the cornet. Same with the Royal Horn. It's a +1 to March, automatically +1 to March. Same, it continues on. The Traversier +1, that buffs Madrigal. And that way you're not having to use equip sets. You're not doing delays of wait ones. You just automatically shifting to the right instrument for the right song. Now you'll also notice here that there's ballad large and small. Just remember that the different instruments between the string and the wind instruments have different ranges. Right now, I don't really care, so I just have cornet +1s in both. Now, if you need any help with these Luashitacast, let me know, or if you want a specific job, or I can go over some of my jobs, which I don't have capped levels right now on Horizon, but I use some of these for retail as well. Let me know and I can try to help you. And just comment below what jobs you want to see next, if any. So thank you so much, and I appreciate it.